it. I'm not saying that we have to overlook it. We have to face it, and we have to find a way in which we can get around it. But eventually, we do. We do. With that being said, let me go straight into my daily piece. And I have two guests with me here because we're talking business this afternoon for the first hour. And then for the second hour, I have an attorney. And don't forget, we have clips that we are going to be showing you, video clips that we are going to be showing you. So please stay tuned. From the 3 o'clock hour, we will have clips and we will have an attorney. And we will be discussing the issue of the children and the adults coming into our shows. Okay, so I go here too, and it's very short because I want to engage my guests as soon as possible. Whosoever transgresseth and abideth not in the doctrine of Christ. Let me put my glasses. Terrible. Yes. Whosoever transgresseth and abideth not in the doctrine of Christ had not God. He that abideth in the doctrine of Christ, he had both the Father and the Son. If there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine, receive him not into your house, neither bid him God's speed. I think this is clear cut. If a person is ungodly, does not have any moral and spiritual values, does not represent the love of God and goodwill to mankind and what have you, do not accept him in your house. 2 John 9:10. That's the message for today. So, in other words, you try to keep away and stay away from evildoers and persons who lack moral and spiritual values. With that being said, let me introduce my guests. And they are from Epic Trading, Mr. Jimmy Govaya and Mr. Clifford Mendez. Welcome, gentlemen.
Welcome.
Who is going to go first?
Jimmy, the floor is yours, brother.
I was just sharing the live there, catch my kind of
That's it? I can say something.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me just
All right, fine, good day. All right, Jimmy sharing the live a couple of times. Share it on the group store.
Yeah,
right?
now what do you do right now?
All right, so
You all are no strangers because I think I heard you on Sharon's program some Sundays about.
Correct.
Yes, correct.
Right.
we were here. Epic Trading LLC is a company that out of the USA, fully regulated, fully compliant with all international standards. Basically, it was formed, the CEO is a guy called David McCovey, a multi-billionaire black businessman out of the USA. And he is what you might call a leader in businesses in that country, especially in Atlanta and other states. He had a company, still has today, called, what's the name of that company again, Jimmy?
The travel
Evolution
company,
Tours and Travel.
Tours, yeah.
Okay, and in the recession, he got a little hit and he was looking at some opportunities that he could take into how you call it, this 2020 and beyond. And he looked at all sorts of different businesses and he realized the Forex market trading does not take a hit in any time at all, unlike the stock exchange.
Okay.
All right, it doesn't take a hit because you're talking about currency pairs, buying and selling is a $6.3 trillion market, daily trading. So the banks do it, financial institutions do it. This is why most of the financial institutions, their money is not from loans and stuff, you know. When recession hits and they're still making profits, it's because of the foreign exchange market that they're trading on. And they have 6- and 7-figure traders who are trading on their behalf, making that money for those institutions.
Right.
We now have come into this business as independent traders. So right here in Trinidad, they have hundreds, thousands of independent traders that are in line with Epic Trading, working with our educators, our financial, what you might call it, educators, who are 6- and 7- and 8-figure earners in the industry, sending out trades for us so we can make money. All right, so this is a revolution in itself in terms of people. 50,000 people came into launch 2 months ago. This is unheard of in any industry ever in the world. So today in Trinidad, we are going at astronomical pace, so to speak, you know.
Okay.
So we are here just to show this business to people, the value of it, the skill set they would learn, and the way they could get financial freedom and leave legacies for their children. When you look at people years ago, even today, at the beach and different places on their phone, yes, some of them are playing on it, but a lot, and I didn't know that, Juliet, until I got in. So they have hundreds, thousands of people making real money in Trinidad, just businessmen, fishermen, people from all walks of life on their phone today. You know, Jimmy?
Correct. Well, basically, how these steps does go, right? When I get started, what you get an email in your back office with your username and password and a receipt for signing up, which is $100 US. Now, when I get started, we put you through our onboarding process where you will get a demo account to practice in the live market about fake money. You'll also go through a 2-week syllabus.
Something like Monopoly.
Yeah,
Right, something like Monopoly.
Correct, Juliet.
Right, correct. And you
But
go
listen to
through
the universities talking about now for that $99 value.
Right. The 2-week syllabus is so informative that persons coming off the street not knowing anything about trading, after those 2 weeks, have grown their account from $95 US to $1,800 US within just 2 weeks time.
Wow.
Without knowing anything about trading. Now, it also have live sessions that occur 3 times per day. In the live sessions, you can interact with the teachers and whatnot, ask questions. Sometimes if they find the class too quiet, they give you homework to make sure that you're learning and growing. Also, we have a Facebook group, Telegram group, and WhatsApp group, all dedicated to your support and making sure you understand what this thing is about and making sure you're growing and earning. The company also sends trade daily that you could copy and paste so you earn wise you learn.
Yeah.
Now, just to get a little insight on the type of pips that the company is clearing for those traders out there, a slow week, is 19,000 pips for this company.
Break down what that is for them in a simple way.
Let me see how simple I can make that. In the market, right?
Because let me tell you why too. Let me just cut you in here quickly and
Is
you make your
Juliet
point. No, we are partners.
Partners.
Yeah, we are partners. We have traders, I would say people who are making 100, 200,000 US, many of them in Trinidad here, who are independent trading, businessmen and other people who have joined Epic, which they didn't have to get the value of those pips that Jimmy is now mentioning.
Correct.
So it makes their job easier for them and their profitability a lot easier.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now, pips, when we say pips, pips is just basically the tool used to measure movements in the market. So like say if I want to tell you how much water you measure it in gallon.
Yeah.
So that is what pips is. Now, according to your lot size, per pip, you will be paid either 10 cents, $1, $10, depending on your lot size. Now, if we're talking about 19,000 pips, you do the maths. If you go in with a 10 cents lot size even self,
Yeah.
you talking about $1,900, $900 on some account, $19,000 on some account, you understand?
Yep.
And that is without even knowing how to trade. You just copying and pasting here. So when I talk about OJT, on the job trading, you have getting paid. This year it beats all because without even having the education and skill set, you earning way before you even know what's going on here. You understand? And that just by copying and pasting. Now, some persons, when they do learn the skill set, because of time factor and people working and whatnot, they still take the copy and paste because it is that good. You know, so we just always, how to put it, we encourage people to take control of your own finance, yes. But this company copy and paste is like no other. Other companies rejoicing for 4,000 pips a month. We doing that in days.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Not only that, Juliet, not only that. The structure in terms of Epic, in terms of the education platform, we take it from beginner to intermediate to advanced.
To expert.
You know, within 2-3 weeks. It doesn't mean to say you're a proficient trader, because a lot of people like myself are very busy. I may never learn to trade 100%,
Right.
but you see the copy and paste while I'm working, while you're doing your job,
Yes.
you get an alert on your phone. You just copy and paste it, and the success of the trades is 8 out of 10. This is how high our win ratio is. So people are getting real value for their money. So people looking, Christmas coming up, people saying $99 or $600, $700 US.
Who can
Treaty is a lot of
who
money.
can invest?
Anybody. It's not so much invest, you know.
Right. Okay.
When you have to take a course in forex trading or any course for that matter, you're talking about thousands of dollars, Juliet. This is a skill set for $99 US a month. And by the second, third month, and by the second month or even within the first month, we have people who put $50 or $100 on their broker account. And these are regulated industry brokers that the banks use. Everything on the up and up. And they make on the trades a $10 or $20 US. Everything I'm talking about is US, $20, $30 on that $100 every day, and they're happy with it.
You're talking everything is online.
Online.
Yeah.
Everything
is online.
So anybody who wants to get involved in this, they have to have
a cell phone or a laptop or iPad or something, correct?
Internet.
Because everything today is portable.
Yes.
Correct.
Now you looking, Juliet, and this is why, you see, people are looking for something really genuine on the up and up, because we have people bringing all kind of stuff to us today, even
Right.
our friends that we have to second guess, you know. And in times like these, you would find more of this stuff coming at you. It just started, just begun, but Epic has a strong history in terms of management, and people have researched it. For 50,000 people to come on board, and on our team already for 800 people and more. People from lawyers to bishops to priests, Bishop Spencer, this one, that one, everybody on board in this organization
worst
already.
Case scenario.
They don't have a worst case scenario.
You don't have a worst
I
case.
know the worst case scenario. If you don't put the effort into it, blame yourself, because we have everything in place to make sure it's success.
Correct.
Our policy is no one is left behind, and we are serious about that.
And even with the pandemic and the fact that a lot of economies has been hit, the world economy, as a matter of fact.
Well, the nice thing
That
about
is
it
the
is,
point. Go ahead, Jimmy.
when tragedy happen in the world, forex market spike and we make more money, because if the market drop, we make money. Market raise, we make money, because we sell and buy. So the more tragedies, or how to put it, the more events happening around the world, is the
Better
more the
for us.
market moves. So we get more liquidity, more people in the market buying, selling, the sellers pushing market here, buyers pushing the market here. And the thing about it, forex is completely recession proof. So at no point in time you could come there and like the market is not going. It's 24/7, 5 days a week. So
persons who are listening to you all, they need not be scared or worried, given the situation right now in Trinidad and Tobago with the pyramid. So can you allay their fears that this is not another pyramid scheme?
Right. Let me say one thing, and then Jimmy, you could follow up on your second or third
no problem.
point. Remember, Epic LLC. If you do your research, and a lot of people have done it, this is why so many, how you call it, prominent and all sorts of people, I'm not judging anybody, came into this business.
From all strata of society.
Right. I don't think people would have to be almost crazy to come with a scheme on live radio. You know what I mean? They had to be very, very brave. You know what I'm saying? You know, publicly come and.
Well,
but I'm saying,
that's the thing about that schema, is really brave.
I'm saying, well,
That's the thing about that schema, is really brave.
yeah, but we're not coming public like this. But I'm saying, going back.
You'll watch Danger and walk straight into it.
Yeah, but we aren't doing that.
Go
But
right there.
Right. But I'm saying, and good point, Juliet, and you're right to an extent. Some people will do that.
Correct.
But remember, this is a fully regulated LLC company with a 100-year history of top management by the biggest businessmen in the USA. All right, are behind this. It's a 100% debt-free company. Multi-level marketing has shown you over the years, most millionaires and most top earners in any business comes from that industry. Network marketing, Herbalife, Mary Kay, all of those different companies, and hundreds of others. You with me? Come into this business. The younger people don't have a problem with it because they're growing up into network marketing and multi-level marketing. Some of the older folks, you know, they still second guess it somewhat, but it is here to say it has proven itself over the years. A legitimate company could go bottoms up today or tomorrow. But in this business, you find these companies are striving now a lot more than at any other times. And we have to look at the legitimacy of it. And we are doing this and we are moving forward, fully structured, fully compliant with everything in this industry. Go ahead, Jimmy.
We have to hold it there because I'm seeing the signal for the break. So we'll pay some bills and we'll come back. Remember to keep watching, share the live, like the live. We'll be right back. We go pay some bills and come back. We are talking with Epic Trading representatives.
yes, correct.
Jimmy,
Right.
the boss.
Jimmy Govaya and Clifford Mendez. Keep it locked. We'll be right back.
Hello. What's really going on?
I don't know, you told me. I'm feeling lonely, baby. I'm in my lingerie.
So you can call me over, I'ma be a lover. You know you turn me on, yeah. Boy, you know you're sexy, you got me going crazy. Because you're hot from your bond, yeah. You can call me over, I'ma be a lover. You know you turn me on, yeah. Boy, you know you're sexy, you got me going crazy. Because you're hot from your bond, yeah.
Chillin' with my shorty, I can let her know that I wanna take a wine on you. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. We can get together, we can do whatever, doing what we do. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. Rumming on the left hand, Baba should the right hand, tripping on the Rary road. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. Carnival Monday, Carnival Tuesday, we're on the road having fun. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that.
Boy, you know this thing that we got going on. We gotta keep it on the low, low, low. I'ma be your secret baby boy, and don't want nobody else, so no, no, no. You know you are my baby. I'm head over heels for you. This thing that we got here going is just between me and you.
Chillin' with my shorty, I can let her know that I wanna take a wine on you. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. We can get together, we can do whatever, doing what we do. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that.
I'll Drink to That, powered by Diaspora Productions and available on iTunes now.
Hi, I am Marina Joseph, and this Friday the 27th, I'll be on IWER TV, along with my mom, Marvelous Marva, and my sister Miranda. Come along with us, we have some fun.
Celebrate the 30th anniversary of Cost Cutters, where you get more for 10. Western coconut milk, 4 packs, $10. Smart Choice powdered soap, $10. Pringles, 2 for $10. Catelli small elbows, 4 packs, $10. Potatoes, 10 pounds, $10. Condensed milk, $10. All-purpose flour, 2 2-pound packs for $10. Cost Cutters, where you get more for 10.
There's only one way to start your week right, and that's to reset with Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Monday morning at 9 a.m. for your dose of the health and wellness program that is sure to change your life. Dr. Livette has transformed thousands of lives over the last decade and is now live on the Street 919 FM every Monday from 9 a.m. to transform yours. Tune in to learn more about herbal blends and JUJUs for building your immunities and promoting overall great health. Dr. Livette on the Street 919 FM. This and every Monday at 9 a.m. Don't diet, live mighty, live healthy, live it.
Ikaro, I am Alatumishe Ifabamishe Aganki, better known as MC Duke, and every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I host a show called Orisha, The Way of Life, right here on the Sheet 919 FM, where I have guests passing through from the Orisha Ifa Baptist Diaspora to educate, edify, and inform you, the listening public, about Orisha Ifa practices. So remember to tune in every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for Orisha, The Way of Life.
Need help managing your electricity bill? The TNTech Energy Management application gives residential and commercial customers full control of their consumption. Monitor daily usage with easy-to-read graphs, set usage goals, and see which appliances have the biggest impact on your bill using the energy calculator. For a full demo, visit www.ttec.co.tt.
Hi there, I'm Lester Suklal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the 4th and 5th Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center of 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande is pleased to present Pastor Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays here on the Street 919 FM. The Ministry of Worship Children's Hour and the Word is on Sundays from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. On Tuesdays from 9 p.m. to midnight, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. And on Wednesdays from 9 p.m. to midnight, where we deal with current affairs from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or find us on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. First Citizens Bank account number 795222.
Turn your radio on. Turn your radio. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on.
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the Street 919 FM every second, third, and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday. The Bible says, the Gospel of the Kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every second, third, and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
Boy. Yo, this is Lincoln, and you see on Sunday the 29th of November, I will be live on IWER stage performing alongside with some of my Trinidad friends. We're talking man like Poison, Kim, Versa, KG. Yo, we're gonna shell IWER stage. The stage will not be good again. So we tell you, yo, they're nobody like we. Yeah, we are the gringos at the east side. Why? Fully dance, man ignorant. Boom!
Levette HFB Spa now offers the best fat-burning technologies available today. You can lose 2 to 8 centimeters of belly fat per treatment in just 40 minutes. Stubborn belly fat, back fat, or love handles are no match for our combined treatment approach. Sculpt, tighten skin, and contour your body with no downtime and see immediate results. Look it, feel it, Levette. Call now, 674-5015, and come in for a free assessment. Levette, perfect health discovered.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Welcome back. 20 minutes to the hour of 3 o'clock. And we're talking business here today on JUJU Love. Like Sharon Felix, who would have said on the day that she had you guys on, that she thinks she's going to join. I think I'm going to join as well. We do so much thing with money.
Yeah.
And no returns.
Correct.
It's not going to hurt. To try and see what happens.
Correct.
You see, I'll tell you something, Juliet, and I like that point you make. We going into the holidays. Whoever celebrating the Christmas, hats off to them.
That's correct.
Whoever going to carnival, which is no carnival, a lot of people have a lot of extra money. But as well as they might take that money in advance of carnival and blow it here out in November, December.
Right.
So this is another thing.
Right.
So when you look, I have somebody, a young fella in Africa. We had a special months ago when the company was now starting up. And he took his mother life savings, $85 US. Hear what I'm saying? In Africa, he is on my team. Took $85, put $50 on his trading account, and started to make $5-10 US every day. Juliet, if you see the glee and the excitement on that young fella, he has already raised up himself in society 2 months later. His mother life savings, 85 US. You hear what I'm saying, eh? We in Trinidad here, and Jimmy will elaborate on this. You're looking at $700-800 a month. But by the time you bring 3 people in, you're free. By the time you put a little $50 on your US broker account, you start to make a $5-10 copy and paste it. So it's starting to work within the first 2 months for you, within the first month comfortably. Right. If you fail in this, blame yourself, because we have everything in place guaranteed for your successes. Right. This is not gambling. It is not a get-rich scheme. It is not a susu. It depends on you following now the proper risk management, discipline, and proper protocols. You will see your way. Right. Okay? The amount of money we spend in playway and how you call it, a lot of other things. Yes, $700 a month.
Let me tell you,
watch me, $700 a month is nothing.
Let me tell you,
start your own business.
I like 28 today in the playway. Right. Yeah. When they play 24, I like to go and play 28. So I said to the girl, I want 28 for $20. Right. And all the mega balls, mega ball, mega ultra, mega extreme. She told me $75. I said, what? $75? She said, for every time you play one of the balls, you have to play the 28.
Again.
So, if I want all the balls, I have to play 28, put what money I want on the mega ball, 28, put what money I want on the mega extreme, 28, what money I want on the mega And most likely, I will pay that $75
every day.
I might lose, and I will do that for the week, and for the month, and I might do it a month. It will come up very well to the same $700.
10 days is $750.
Yeah, Jimmy.
10 days, like 2 weeks.
Right?
Jimmy the boss. How old are you, Jimmy the boss, right
27.
now? 27. Jimmy, talk to the young people about their finances right now, about their squandering, about their lack of
precisely.
business mentality.
Correct.
Going into this Christmas, and beyond. How you could get them and what you see in Epic for them right now, Jimmy.
Well, first thing first, what I want to deal with is
share the live, don't forget.
Share the live, share the live.
Right now, they have us with a cultural mentality. Christmas time comes, spend out your money, you're broke on January. Carnival comes, spend out your money, you're broke on Easter. For the summer, we outside. We go right back again into December again, and it is a
Well, we have no
constant
excuse now
cycle.
because we have no social life right now. We have no excuse.
No social life. Money. And you're seeing youths all over the place still spending money and partying.
Well, they need
private zest here, private zest there.
Talk to them.
Now, hear what I'm saying, youths. This is $700 TT. Look at where our future is right now in TNT. You literally, if you open your eyes and see, you're literally seeing there is nothing in place. Keep going out the window. You don't know what next coming.
Well, that's not exactly true, eh? But go ahead.
But yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
But also
some
data
aspect
stuff.
of it.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of the aspects.
No, what is our way to keep in mind that if you could stand up and hold your own future in your hand, you need to grab the opportunity, and that is what this is. This is offering that for you here on a plate. I'm not telling you that nobody coming over your shoulder and tell you put in one trade for the day.
So what they need to do?
So just get started.
How do they get started? Tell them.
No, to get on to me and Mr. Clifford, my number is 351-9943. That number again is 351-9943. That is Jimmy. Mr. Clifford, your number is?
790-6615. 790-6615.
No.
790-6615, right?
If you have your own credit
you
card,
can call either number.
we could send you a link and you can do your own sign up. However, not everybody in Trinidad is fortunate to have a credit card. So what we will do is we will meet up with the individual, put the money on our card and get them started. Because we was explaining it here, eventually as you start earning from the residual side of the company, you will be able to get your own credit card with US loaded on that credit card. So basically what we're trying to tell you is don't worry about Trinidad and these banks and this mess that they're trying to pour you in. Because for instance, if I try to buy Bitcoin, if I try to purchase, let's say I load in my brokerage account with my Trinidad credit card, I get blocked. The saying is fraud. Now, if it is I take my mom credit card and I go on eBay, Amazon, I can max it out. That is not fraud. No, or you need to wake up and open my eyes. It have something there that the door we take part in. No, the banks
They
have
don't
been
want us
trading.
to have the financial freedom.
For years, they're trading right there. For years, the banks trading in the forex market and it was kept a secret. For years.
Let me tell you how bad it is quickly. They don't allow the bank employees or people in the insurance business to trade.
Nah.
They're putting things on their application now that they could get fired.
You could
for
get
that.
fired
Isn't
and
that
sue.
something? Yeah.
Yeah. For taking part in forex.
Because they know,
Serious.
because they know the financial independence people could
Could
get
make,
out of
yes,
it, could make
correct.
out of it. So they're locking in here. Do you know, up at the airport now, First Citizens have shut off their foreign exchange kiosk? Yes, you can't get US again. So the business is right for entrepreneurs to get US currency.
Okay, so for those of you who are listening and would like to ask Jimmy or Clifford any questions, the lines are open and you are free to make your calls. We continue in the meanwhile.
Yeah, Jimmy, go ahead.
Yeah, so youths, all I'm saying is let we literally put we hands down. Now think about our future where fellas don't have to think about where money coming from, or you don't have to hustle to get money. You literally have US at your hand reach. Crime rate will go down. Why would you even study to go there and rob? And you yourself have finance where you're not even worried. You well off. You understand? And this is the thing, they're keeping...
skill set too, the skill.
Yeah, they're literally keeping the pressure on the youths, have us killing out each other and promoting party drugs. And it's a stress, it's like a mental stress, yeah. So if it is, you could, matter of fact, financial freedom is, I don't know if people is elaborating on it enough, but when you start seeing more money as a young person, you start seeing more opportunities and ideas in your...
Start thinking big.
You expand your territory.
Yes.
Now, when you confide by limited funds, it autopilot, it suppress your mental thinking, and just how you're thinking right into the block. Your mental can't leave Trinidad.
That is, he's making a good point, because people at the bottom of the ladder, for want of a better word, are always busy, Juliet. You're talking to people, our people. We busy.
We're always busy and we always have an excuse
it's a problem.
why we should not save.
Correct.
Why we should not
Juliet, it's a serious bacteria. You're watching hours on Netflix, you're on the phone and all kind of calls, foolish calls for hours, but to make a little bit of money, you don't have the time.
Correct.
It's if we could get out of that system, that mentality, and we could look at this epic trading thing as real value, a little sacrifice for 2-3 months in your life, getting that skill set, and everybody on the phone is like, we take everybody on board. So it's not to say you join an organization, we can't find us the next day. We right here. We right here. Supporting you 100%. And that is the reality. So you're looking at different things. You're looking at what you might say opportunities that are really valid today. Epic has come as, how you might call it, as a miracle in all your lives today. A common day, everyday miracle at this point in time. Really and truly giving you that financial freedom. All we ask you to do, follow what the leaders and the people who are making money say and do, and you'll be all right, Juliet.
Okay.
You will be.
So again, I'm appealing to the listeners and the viewers. If you are interested in becoming financially free,
really,
having financial freedom,
and it's working.
This is the program for you to listen to. We have 2 gentlemen here, one young and one not so young.
Correct.
And
correct.
They swear by forex trading.
50,000 people swear.
They said there is no way, worst case scenario where this is concerned. You can only win, you can only build. So again, I'm going to give you their numbers because I'm seeing the countdown. Jimmy, 351-9943.
Correct.
That is 351-9943. And Clifford, 790-6615.
Jimmy, what you have to say?
Well, as we're wrapping up here, just take that leap of faith, people, and get on board. It's only $700 TT. 700 cannot make you rich.
Let me ask you something, Jimmy. Because if I'm putting myself on the other side of this chair, I'm putting myself as a listener. Now, when you were first introduced to this, were you skeptical? What was your...
Honestly speaking, the person who introduced this Forex to me, I was someone I trusted. So without even having any knowledge about the business, I got started because of the individual. I know that individual wouldn't bring no scam to me. So I got involved, and after getting involved, I couldn't say thank you to that individual.
Is it the same individual?
No,
that I told you about just now?
No, not that same individual. Was my big sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was the one who introduced me to this, and she took me to someone who fully explained it to me afterwards and whatnot, and I got started right away.
Very
and
good.
within my first day of trading now, usually I don't tell people this here, but from $100 US, I make $600 US in my first day of trading.
Seriously?
Dead serious.
But everybody experience could be different.
Could be different.
Yeah.
And the reason why I don't usually say that, but that was my experience the first day in the Forex market.
You see, you have to remember.
And the money in your debit card, is it in the US?
Yeah, the money from the company.
Yeah, the money the payments that you get
100% US, yeah. Everything we speak here is US. The money that you're trading in Forex, you're earning it in US. Everything is US. So that's it. You don't have to face the banks no more.
Clifford, 30 seconds. We're out of time.
All right. Epic Trading, remember this, You're looking at timing. Timing is everything. You have a company that's fresh, brand new, breaking all records in the industry, fully compliant with all international standards and regulations, 100% legit in these times. Just get on board. You have our numbers here, and sign into Epic and make this something that could make you financially free, give you a legacy for your children and even for generations to come. And this is all we are saying. You have something that is working. It is proven already. It has an excellent module in terms of something, but it has the owners and the directors of the company. You know, have a history, a strong history and strong business management and leadership skills. So this is why, if you can say 50,000 people, 60,000 people on board in 2 months' time, that alone says something. That says about the team in Trinidad, and without much marketing, it is growing because the population haven't heard about Epic.
No.
Okay, you have to leave it there.
Be leaving it here, folks, but you have our numbers. Come on to Epic, everybody.
Thank you very much, Jimmy and Clifford. Well, I hope that we will have you back sometime again.
I would love to be back on the show,
Right.
Juliet, because
So-
we have other things to say that could be valuable to people right through the country.
Okay, folks, keep it locked to the Street 919 FM. More when we come back. We have another guest. He's an attorney, and we're talking the Venezuela and Trinidad and Tobago matter. Keep it locked. We'll be right back.
Myron, I gone. I can't live with a broke man like you now. Bye-bye. Darling, 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 darling. Last year Christmas you leave me, you pack up and gone. You find a rich man and you want to move on. The man have big house, you go live like a queen, but you don't like to cook and clean. The fella realize that you're lazy and don't want you no more. So this year for Christmas he show you the door. With no way to run, you come knocking by me, but I was waiting patiently. My darling, I was waiting for you, hoping that my wish will come true. You have to come back by me, but you can't live for free with a broken man like me. I have to paint and clean cause Christmas is near. So much things I have to prepare. Now you come back by me, but you can't live for free with a broken man like me. Before you lie down to sleep, the yard have to sweep. Don't eat nothing at all till you done paint the wall. Since last year you leave dirty clothes here by me. Wash all before you make a cup of tea. Going down for ingredients to make ginger beer and bring back some sorrel or don't come back here. Don't feel you could walk out and leave my run be and come back so easy. Well, my darling, I was waiting for you, hoping that my wish will come true. You have to come back by me, but you can't live for free with a broken man like me. I have to paint and clean cause Christmas is near. So much things I have to prepare. Now you come back by me, but you can't live for free with a broken man like me. I am making no joke, them fruits have to soak. So don't watch no TV till you done do your work. You have that cake to make and bunch and cream as well. But first you have to make pastel. Go and teach some big leaf from Miss Hilda backyard. But don't let she catch you, cause that's gonna look bad. When you're done, take a bath, eat some food, be my guest, and tomorrow do the rest. Yes, my darling, I was waiting for you, hoping that my wish will come true. You have to come back by me, but you can't live for free with a broken man like me. I have to paint and clean cause Christmas is near. So much things
Hi, I am Marina Joseph, and this Friday the 27th, I'll be on IWER TV, along with my mom, Marvelous Marva, and my sister Miranda. Come along with us, we have some fun.
Quartz Optical presents Eye Candy, affordable eyewear to suit your lifestyle. Get up to 50% off designer frames with weekly specials in store. Plus, bring your prescription and save on your purchase. Pay nothing down for 90 days. Schedule your next appointment online today at www.quartzoptical.com. It's easy and convenient. Treat yourself to some eye candy. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Promotion runs from the 2nd to the 22nd of November 2020. Conditions apply.
Together we are fun. When we're together we are great. Whether on the road or home, now is the time to take a break. The greatest flavors hand in hand, hold back hunger all the way. Working, lime in Dixie all the way. a Dixie for that. There's a Dixie for that.
Hi, this is Dr. Savannah. Have you been struggling with your weight? Our Rapid 3 tablets guarantee that you can lose 1 to 3 pounds per day. No exercise needed. The medication is safe for all medical conditions. Call us now at 277-9734 or 224-1648. Visit our website at srweightloss.com or our Facebook page at srweightloss and start today.
Do you remember as a child how excited you were to wake up on Christmas morning with the smell of all those great Christmas goodies? Well, this year, many of us may not have that, but you can help the less fortunate this Christmas. Empowering Ministry Through Music is hosting a virtual gospel telethon on Sunday, December 6th at 6 p.m. called Christmas 3. From the comfort of your home, you can help a family in need by donating to Fund Me TNT or making a donation through our First Citizens Bank account number 252-5937. We will be streaming live on Empowering Ministry Through Music, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram pages. You have the power to help a family enjoy a meal. Visit us on social media at Empowering Ministry Through Music for more information. Christmas 3, December 6th at 6 p.m.
Trinidad and Tobago, you are in for a treat.
A Christmas treat. This year, tune in to 919 FM
to experience a radio production event never heard of or seen before in Trinidad and Tobago.
For the next 91 days, turn on Street 919 FM for a true Trini Christmas every day.
Teaching you what a Trini Christmas is all about. From October 1st to December 31st, enjoy daily
Christmas recipes,
Christmas greetings and blessings.
Hey, this is Uncle Crazy Boy. Merry Christmas. Christmas stories from the greats. And of course,
Parang Soca and homegrown Christmas classics. It's a true Trini Christmas
on the street, 91.9 FM. Crazy! For 91 days. Don't miss a minute of it.
Racetrack is having a massive blowout wheel sale. Now on at all locations on selected tires and rims. Deals where prices are unbelievably low. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Come in now and check our specials at any one of our 3 outlets. 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca. 64 Southern Main Road, Chase Village. 82 Bethany Road, Buku, Tobago. Also, check our Facebook and Instagram pages at Racetrack Wheels for a quick sneak peek of some of our specials. We ensure you save. Only at Racetrack Wheels.
It's Seal. Mova Mattress Center. Upstairs, Joe One Stop. Corner of 2nd Caledonia, Lady Young Road, Mova. Formerly known as Juman's Corner. Opening hours are 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sale on all Sealy and Serta mattresses from low as $1,000. They also have a wide range of household items and mini appliances such as television, washing machine, dryers, refrigerators, fans, stove, blenders, water dispensers, microwave, dining sets, bed frames, sheet sets, stereo sets, and much more. For more information, contact 355-2235-674-4239.
I remember when communities worked together to take care of each other. So imagine if we all did our part to protect each other from COVID-19. Wear a mask in public. Stay at least 6 feet away from others. Stay home if you are ill. Wash your hands or use hand sanitizer. Cover your coughs. Don't touch your face. And clean, then sanitize surfaces that you touch. I am doing my part. Please, do yours. A message from the Ministry of Health.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282. Or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Finally, a line of baking products that caters for the gluten-free, cholesterol-free, egg-free.
Okay, welcome back. Time on the inside, 3 minutes after the hour. Well, 1 minute after the hour of 3 o'clock. Okay, so we're going to play a video because, you know, every day we play videos and let you all know what's happening in Trinidad, what's trending on social media. And it might not be relating to this topic that we're going to be discussing here with the attorney and my good friend Mr. Ruka. But nonetheless, we're going to play you that video, and then after we'll get into the meat of the conversation that we are here to discuss. Right? After that, I will introduce the attorney, tell you his name, and allow him to greet you and, of course, talk about what we're here to talk about. Okay, so the video is one in which a gentleman apparently found someone in his garden stealing. So we look at that video. Let me see. We want you to share the live. Okay, so here's the video.
To come to make wine? So why you didn't go in the market?
Oh,
Sorry?
I don't know.
And who took
Ask
the last
Amigo.
week back? It's yourself.
Which now?
So your sister sent you for
This?
ginger to make wine. And your brother-in-law Boxer. Boxer is the brother-in-law. He said send him for ginger.
No, it's on.
To come
The
to
light is
thief
on.
ginger. Ain't your sister had two big
Don't know why
building
we're not
rental?
getting any
Why you
volume.
buy the ginger? The sister sent him to thief ginger to make wine. Right? His sister had
It
two
looks like
building
a
rentals
case
in
of
Burnham. She
criminal
can't buy the ginger.
Yes.
She sent she brother to thief ginger. You understand? The police come and that's how they go
Well-
talk to you. You understand? You want we kill you in the garden like how the man kill the man for the planting?
Nothing was touched here, so I don't know what happened there.
Is the guy on the ground a local?
Yeah. Okay, so we'll continue and we'll deal with the video along the way. So let me say a pleasant good afternoon to attorney Vashish Maharaj. Is it Maharaj or Maraj?
Maharaj.
Maharaj. Well, we are familiar with each other.
Very familiar.
Because I stop you on numerous occasions on the street. I mostly see you on the street. Right? You're no longer on Prince Street. You used to be on Prince Street.
Still on Prince and Frederick.
Right,
Still on Prince and Frederick.
Well, it's been a while I haven't seen you walking the street. But
Well, COVID kind of restricts
restricted, yes, that's
everybody's
correct.
movement.
So welcome.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. Well, introduce yourself and, you know.
My name is Vashish Maharaj, and I'm here to discuss with you my perspective on this whole issue that is now grabbing the attention of the country and social media, and the treatment and deportation of the Venezuelan people who were arrested. I would like to confine the discussion to looking at this issue from a legal point of view. The issue at hand spans both local law and international law. And we must first of all establish what are the international principles that govern this type of thing. Take it out of the realm of party
and politics.
Politics. Let's
Yes.
look at what is the international rules, how they have evolved, and how should they be applied in the context of this situation. A lot of people have been shocked.
By the way, are you a constitutional?
I do some constitutional
Right. Okay.
issues
Go
as
ahead.
well.
A lot of people are shocked.
A lot of people are shocked by the reaction of the court to stop and injunct people from being deported, as the case may be. I am not. a lot of people are shocked by the fact that the people were deported and the habeas corpus proceedings were dismissed. You need to understand these things and how they work in law to appreciate the decisions that were arrived at. The first point you've got to understand is what is a habeas corpus writ. Right?
Yes.
A habeas corpus writ, in simple language, is an order, a directive to bring somebody before the court. Okay? So it is normally invoked in situations where you are alleging somebody is illegally detained. So you bring the accuser and the accused in person and say, listen, explain to me why you're keeping this person in custody. And if you can't give a proper explanation, the court does the obvious thing and releases it. There's a very peculiar thing about habeas corpus. Habeas corpus is a remedy, but it is preserved in our Constitution as a fundamental right. That is how high the framers of our Constitution treated the liberty of our subjects, of our people. So a court can only ask someone to bring somebody before it if the person is within our jurisdiction.
Right.
A court can't tell you, Juliet, bring a man from Grenada before the court. You'll be encouraging a breach of the peace. That person is subject to a different jurisdiction.
Right.
So it's a jurisdictional issue upon which, now I'm not getting into the issue of whether the people should have been taken out of the jurisdiction or not taken out of the jurisdiction. I'm simply confining my first comments on the question of a habeas corpus, its applicability where someone is not within the jurisdiction of the
Was
court.
that the writ that was filed by
Nafisa Mohammed?
That's
Mohammed?
exactly what Ms. Nafisa Mohammed.
What was the outcome of that, by the way?
It was dismissed on the grounds that by the time the order was being made, the people were
already out, left
of the
our shores.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? So that's... Now, we need to understand now what are the rules on refugees. First of all, where did it originate from? Who is a refugee? And what are the norms of international behavior applicable to treating with refugees?
As compared to migrants, what's the variation here?
A migrant is a person who leaves one place and goes to somewhere else. A refugee is
Someone
a
who's
person...
seeking a certain kind of...
No, a refugee is a person who claims, I do not have the protection of the law of the country in which
so then
I
you
live.
need to protect me.
You need to protect me.
That's the difference. Eh?
So they flee.
Yeah, so you need to protect me because I am going to...
They in a sense, become a citizen of the world.
Right.
They are not...
Stateless.
They do not have the protection of a state.
Right, so they're stateless.
They're stateless. Right, so they are become an international citizen. And it is therefore with the obligations are set out by international
law.
treaties.
Right, okay. Good.
Where did this happen? What is the circumstances in the world that led to this whole question of we needing a treaty to deal with refugees? That started in the aftermath of World War II.
Right, yeah.
1951, early 50s. Europe had to deal with this question of all these people that had been displaced by the war.
The movement of persons.
So
across borders.
Right. So they had to come up with certain principles. How do we reorganize Europe with the displacement? People don't even have birth certificate. People don't know where they're all sorts of things.
That would have also given rise to the United Nations.
It is about the same time
of the
1949, I think, was the International Charter.
Yeah.
Shortly after, they had to deal with this. The problem with the 1951 statute or treaties is they dealt principally with that issue plaguing Europe. the aftermath of World War II. In 1967, we then had the rejection of geographical limits and European dimension to the whole thing. And the issue of refugee became an international phenomenon.
Yeah.
That happened in 1967. At about the same time, in 1968, we passed our Immigration Act.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago, right? So, 62 we became an independent country, but we still acceded to the international protocols on refugee, and we signed on the 1967 protocol.
Okay, Mr. Maharaj.
Sure.
Tell us now, based on what you just described here for us, with respect to jurisdiction and refugee and migrant status. The recent scenario
that
where
we are
saw
faced with.
the kids, the children, because I think this largely had to do more with the children than anything else.
There are 3 rules that have emerged that is part of international law.
That's correct.
The first rule of international law is that you will treat all persons, whether they be children or adults, with human rights and respect. The second rule of international law with respect to refugees, you will not charge persons for illegally coming within your boundary. And the third issue of international law is the rule against refoulement. What that means is that I will not deport you to a state that you are claiming refugee status from unless your application has been adjudicated upon by a proper tribunal set up for that purpose.
Right.
I did not hear you mention 3.
Yes.
I did not hear you bring into the scenario the issue of the public health ordinance, because you know currently we are faced with a pandemic, and of course we have closed our borders even to our own citizens. Is there a reason
I
why
did not bring that in because I had confined myself. What are the rules of international law that are applicable to refugees?
Right.
The Public Health Ordinance, the Immigration Act, all these other pieces of legislation are domestic law. What I am dealing with at this point is what are the international rules that govern any country in the world. Those 3 are paramount.
Okay, so in layman terms, for the average citizen, like myself.
And myself.
Right. Well, you are lettered. Who are looking at this scenario and saying, well, here a man, what's going on here? We cannot allow this. We cannot, and even with the laws that you are describing to us there, we still say, well, we cannot tolerate this because we don't have the means to take these people in. And where will it end? Today is 15 of them. Tomorrow might be 50. Next week might be another number. Where does this end? So
there are 2 answers to your question.
What comfort can you give us?
There are 2 questions there. Listen, it's either you're going to belong to a civilized society or you're not. A civilized society must be governed by norms of appropriate behavior. You have entered into an international relationship that is reciprocal. If Trinidad finds itself in the unfortunate situation where you or me have to flee this country as a refugee, those 3 rules apply to
us,
you.
Yes.
Right? So you cannot take the benefit without taking the burden.
That's correct.
Okay. All right?
Yeah.
So those are the rules that apply now. to everybody on God's green earth. We cannot say we want to be accepted from those rules and still claim to be citizens of this world. All right? So that's one aspect of it. On the issue of hardship, I agree with you. We are a small society, limited resources, all these sorts of things. But there are international bodies that are prepared to fund refugee crises and fund them all over the world. So once we put things in place, we can approach various bodies all over the world. I mean, you see it on television.
I hear you, and again, I hear you, and again, I hear you, and again, I'm going to ask the question.
Yes.
Where does this end? Because
how about we go take in before we start to scream and bawl?
Well, I would answer you by saying, where did it begin? Where did it begin? Don't ask where it ends. Where did it begin? Sorry. Listen. Listen. 3,000 years before Christopher Columbus came to Trinidad, people populated this country. Where they came from? Where they came from? Not South America?
Well, the circumstances are completely different, but let's go to the lines. Let's go to the lines and we'll come back.
Let's deal with the beginning.
Yeah, iPhone and thing right now.
Of course.
2,000 long time ago.
Good afternoon, Juliet.
Good afternoon and welcome.
Yes. Juliet, listen. Now, they didn't only come from South America. They came down the chain of the islands, and that's in history. That's past and gone. We can't rewrite it. Juliet, your question is very valid. If it is, all of them say, hey, but wait a minute, we could get Trinidad easy, and 500,000 people come across the ocean. We accepting them? What's the limit? We're stopping. How many are we going to, before we say no? Do you know the amount of problems we're going to have after a while in regards to our food bill? Our import bill, ourselves will start running out of U.S. We are not a self-sufficient country. We import all our materials, every single thing we import, and then make a sub-product from it. So what is going to happen with our import bills? Our U.S. has already have a finite quantum. We already have a problem with the limited amount of U.S. we have. Where are we going to get U.S. dollars to buy food, to even supply to our people, much less additional people?
Okay, leave it there, caller. Thank you very much. Caller, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Juliet.
Welcome.
I must say welcome to your lawyer friend on the panel. But Juliet, I'm listening to someone that you asked a pertinent question, a very important question. Where will it end? Because if Venezuela have 33 million people and we only have 1.25 million people, for you to be asking back the question, where will it begin? It sounds like this person is suffering from the delusion of grandeur. You understand? Because we cannot have 1 million refugees or economic migrants on this here land. It means that my life will be turned upside down. So the government has to do what it has to do to protect my way of living in Trinidad and Tobago. You can't be asking the host where it began. We know where it began. But what we have to do in this country is to protect the sovereignty of our country as best as we can. Otherwise, our living in this country will become difficult more, because I was watching Facebook last night and see Venezuelans kicking action.
Yes, I saw it. Yes.
I was watching that. You only understand what we waited on when we grab out of our homes, our wife being murdered in the streets. We had to defend our homes with arms and ammunition. That was what waiting on.
Okay, tall man, leave it there. Leave it there, tall man. Thank you. Caller, good afternoon and welcome.
Hi, good day.
Good day.
I'm looking at on the net, Minister of National Security, giving a briefing. One of the points he said, one, illegally entering the TNT is a breach of our Immigration Act. Then he said, you are entering without a visa. That is also in breach of the Immigration Act. And 3, you are now in breach of our COVID regulation, as they have come to be known because you have come across the border without permission. So bringing in international laws, before you could bring in international laws, you have to look at your laws first, and then international. So we have our laws, we have the immigration. So that chappie need to go back and look at those laws.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Let me take another call and then I'll go back to Mr. Maharaj. Caller, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon. Mr. Maharaj, I think it is indicated about refugee, that we could apply for refugee funding. If he's saying then that we probably grade down Caroni land, fence around the area, and build a refugee camp, so that we have all of them corralled in one spot, because that is clearly not what is happening. They're just seeking refugee, but they're not abiding by what we see on TV as refugees in terms of being placed in one area and being able to be controlled by the state.
Thank you very much. Caller, quickly. Thank you, caller. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Sister Juliet. And good afternoon to your lawyer, and good afternoon to Mr. Rooker.
Good afternoon.
I listen very attentively. And what do you got to say? You see, all those who telling us about the fund refugees status, refugees, they are the people who are upsetting the world. They don't want the world to be in peace. Why do America do not lift the sanction from Venezuela?
Correct.
Let the people go about their life.
Correct.
And they also go about it. And we will not have this problem. They are the ones, the United Nations, all of them. They are the ones who are the world in a state. They're talking about refugee status. Everybody has the right in their own place. You can't come in the kitchen and choke and push me out. And that's what the Americans doing. The world doing that. And they could never tell you there could be no fair law. And no fair law. They benefit from that, America and them.
Okay, thank you very much. You can always call back, but let me give the attorney an opportunity to respond, because we don't want to lean on our own understanding. Right?
No. I was told to go back to the books.
Right.
So I shall go back to the books.
Go ahead.
I shall quote to you from Convention and Protocol related to the status of refugees, 60 years. This is a document published by the United Nations High Commission of Refugee, page 3, third paragraph, the convention, which we are party of.
Right.
So I don't care what anybody is saying about the local laws. Convention further stipulates that is subject to specific exceptions. Refugees should not be penalized for their illegal entry or stay.
Okay,
so
that Mr. Maharaj.
Yes,
let us juxtapose that to migrants.
The migrants is a different. That applies to refugees.
Let us talk about migrants, because we don't even want to reach refugees.
It's not what we want to reach. These people are fleeing Venezuela because they claim they are refugees.
Okay, but again,
and I'm
hearing Mr. Maharaj, you know.
I'm hearing him also.
And I believe that all our listeners and all our viewers understand that there are legally binding stuff,
principles,
right, that involves this. But at the same time, one of the callers raised the point. Venezuela has a population
of
some 33 to 34 million
Let me
people.
get to the population size after we deal with the principle. I want to read from it.
Another principle.
No. A 2014 document. It's a publication of the government of
We want to know how much of these Venezuelans we could go down south of the Caroni Bridge, where all this problem seems to be coming from.
We will go to our just now, so give him a chance quickly. And I have
this
two
is
callers
a
on the line.
document called A Phased Approach Towards the Establishment of a National Policy to Address Refugee and Asylum Matters in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
Good? So you accept that that is relevant?
That is relevant.
That is germane to what we have to discuss
today?
today?
But these are not asylum seekers neither?
No, we're dealing with the questions of refugees and asylum seekers.
Okay.
They're correlated. A refugee seeks asylum, right? This is what paragraphs, chapter 6, section 6 of the document says.
Okay.
Given that Trinidad and Tobago has neither a national legal framework on asylum and refugee matters, nor trained personnel to process claims of persons who purport to be fearful of prosecution or were subject to serious violation of human rights in their country of origin or habitual residence.
Mr. Maraj, you have to
A
hold it
three-phase
there.
strategy
We're
to
going to the ads.
Right.
Yeah. First, keep it locked. We'll be right back.
Mr. Maraj?
Merry Christmas, I read.
Hey, Mary. Come in.
Well, this is a nice Merry Christmas. Give me a little chance.
What a sight to see it. I could not believe it. It was kicks we get in till she started drinking. Just a sip of shandy, not even some rum or brandy. She sell out everybody in a paranso.
There we go. Well, the quattro man, let's see woman when she get it so hand. In a compromise and possession when it comes to his hand. And the man on mandolin dating a touch the thing. I see the shop man feeling she a behind the curtain.
Merry Christmas, she lining. Merry Christmas, she a dining. Merry was having a ball. Merry Christmas, she lining. Merry Christmas, she a dining. Merry drinking alcohol. She jump up on the table. I say, girl, be careful. She say, I will capable of having a time. It was so alarming when she bounced she head on the ceiling. But she keeps speaking her mind.
The chorus singer smiling with the mic in she hand. But the boyfriend should have all the secret wedding plan. But the child she claims says it's really not the old. You see she like to sing on plenty microphone.
Merry Christmas, she living. Merry Christmas, our time in Merry was having a ball. Merry Christmas, she living. Merry Christmas, our time in Merry drinking alcohol. What a sight to see it. I could not believe it. It was kicks we getting till she start gossiping. She jump up on the table. She was causing plenty trouble. Then she start to bubble. What a bacchanal.
The kids are man is serious, they're up to email. Pressure, can't pay the rent and neither's only right bullshit. But all your manager just buy big house and land. Positive and all the money from the parent bank.
Merry Christmas, she liming. Merry Christmas, our time in Merry was having a ball. Merry Christmas, she liming. Merry Christmas, our time in Merry drinking alcohol. Well, my good friend Mary was never contrary. Make everyone merry Christmas time.
I love you.
So chipper and happy, but we all were sorry that she drink a shandy in the lime. Cause it's like a different character.
Oh God, grab hold of my soul and take over.
If you don't want no drama of us.
Hi, I am Marina Joseph, and this Friday the 27th, I'll be on IWER TV, along with my mom, Marvelous Marva, and my sister Miranda. Come along with us, we'll have some fun.
Hi, this is Dr. Savannah. Have you been struggling with your weight? Our Rapid 3 tablets guarantee that you can lose 1 to 3 pounds per day. No exercise needed. The medication is safe for all medical conditions. Call us now at 277-9734 or 224-1648. Visit our website at srweightloss.com or our Facebook page at srweightloss and start today.
Don't fuss this Christmas. Don't fuss this Christmas. Be mobile as it all. Don't fuss this Christmas.
Want a cool new phone? Don't fuss. Get handsome from as low as $649 when you sign up for a postpaid plan or shared plan. Plus, get chances to win a kitchen makeover, groceries, and free service for 1 year. Sign up online and we'll deliver to your door. Visit bmobile.co.tt for details.
Don't fuss this Christmas. Don't fuss this Christmas. Be mobile as it all. Don't fuss this Christmas.
Get 25% off on any online certification course at CTS College. Courses start from as low as $350. Over 40 online certification courses to choose from. Enroll in as many courses as you like. Payment plans available. Sale ends midnight on Saturday. Call us now at 671-2551 or email study@ctscollege.com or visit ctscollege.com for more details on our 25% off flash sale.
Celebrate the 30th anniversary of Cost Cutters, where you get more for 10. Western coconut milk 4 packs $10. Smart Choice powdered soap $10. Pringles 2 for $10. Catelli small elbows 4 packs $10. Potatoes 10 pounds $10. Condensed milk $10. All-purpose flour 2 2-pound packs for $10. Cost Cutters, where you get more for 10.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. Wow. Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Change is the only constant in life, and 2020 is definitely the year of changes. Eastern Credit Union is here to make life easier for you with our Seasons Change Loan campaign. Get up to 10 times your shares and have a chance to win a grand prize of $20,000 cash. And to make it even sweeter, your first full payment will be due on January 31st, 2021. Call Eastern Credit Union at 800-4328 or visit our website at www.ecunewexperience.com to apply for your Seasons Change loan today. Special conditions may apply and loans are subject to normal lending criteria. This promotion runs until December 31st, 2020 and is approved by the NLCB.
Eastern Credit Union. Credit Union. Leading the way.
It's Quartz Optical's Black Friday sale. With up to 75% off all frames for 8 days only. Get the latest in eyewear fashion at affordable prices. Guess, Ray-Ban, Ralph Lauren, Adidas, and lots more to choose from. Pay nothing from February 2021 on 18 to 24 months. Schedule your next appointment online today on www.quartzoptical.com. It's easy and convenient. Value you can see. Promotion runs November 23rd through 30th, 2020.
Boy, yo, this is Lincoln, and you see on Sunday the 29th of November, I will be live on IWER stage performing alongside with some of my Trinidad friends. We're talking man like Poison, Kim, Versa, KG. Yo, we're gonna shell IWER stage. The stage would not be good again. So we tell you, yo, them not bad like we. Yeah, we are the gringos at the east side. Why? Fully dance, man ignorant. Boom!
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Merry Christmas, Arita. Hey, Mary. Come in. Well, this is a nice
Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. I have two callers in the line for the longest while, so let me give them an opportunity to get in on the conversation, but you have to be very short. Caller, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon to you, Juju.
Welcome.
Juju, and good afternoon to Mr. Mirage and Mr. Rook and everybody.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Mirage, we hear you. We are not fools out here. You know, there's an old saying, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Right? So, the Venezuelans must come here, disrupt our lives, and I had my own personal experience with them. They are disrespectful, they are ungrateful. I had to put a few of them in their place. As though they want to throw you out of your own country and take over. You hear what I'm telling you? So I don't care what and you know the international law, when they put these things in places, most of the places that they put refugees and put people, they have to go back in and to try to separate people and to try to bring the same civility in the same nation that they go and disrupt after doing that. So to me, they should rethink the whole position. Trinidad and Tobago, we are a tiny, we are a dot in the whole scheme of things. We don't have the land space. We don't have the economic resources to help our neighbors. We stretch forth a hand to them. We show them kindness and love. Why you want to come and do that to us in Trinidad and Tobago? And I know a lot of us out here, we will defend our island to the hilt.
Okay, leave it there.
When Mr. Manning wanted to bring the Haitians here because they were going through some difficult circumstances and so on, the people east south of the Caroni Bridge protested vehemently. They said no to it.
Okay, leave it there. I'm sorry, leave it there.
And to bring hardship to us. Why? Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry that I have to cut you, but we really pressed for time. Good afternoon and welcome.
Hi, good afternoon, Davy.
Welcome.
I know I apologize for speaking in truth.
None whatsoever.
Mr. Maharaj would have mentioned humanitarian and international laws and treaties. I just want to ask, and he said about being civilized. In 1936, was the world uncivilized when Haile Selassie first stood before the League of Nations begging the 50 states that signed on, to treat with humanitarian rules and laws, when he begged them to come and intercede, when Mussolini ran through from Italy, ran through Ethiopia, using poisonous gas that killed little children, killed old people, killed all the intellectual, all of where was the humanitarian then? You asked about the beginning. That was the beginning, was the world uncivilized back then in 1936. Who would have helped Ethiopia back then in that crisis it was in, when a state ran in there and they had the League of Nations, now the United Nations. They weren't humanitarians back then to help Ethiopia in that situation. And now we're here. If your house could only hold 5 people and you have money for 5 and you bring 30 because they're under stress and put them in my space for 5, how am I supposed to survive? Where's the humanitarian feeling for me who only have 5 and could only deal with 5? So while I hear there are laws and all that, the laws are used very conveniently because it wasn't used to help Selassie in Ethiopia. And to this day, Ethiopia is reeling from that because the land is very arid because of the mustard gas and all they would have used.
Okay, Jenny. Now I have a call on the line. Caller, you have to hold.
Let's take the call. No,
take the call?
Yeah, take the
call. Caller, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Juliet, and your guest.
Good afternoon.
Juliet, you know, yesterday, Mr. Maraj, and thanks a lot, because there's a problem between us here and understanding. People, what I want you to explain is the impact of not adhering to international laws, because I could see our contributors are mixed with emotion and understanding too.
Well, it's simple to answer you, know. It's simple to answer you. Venezuela right now feeling the impact of not adhering to international law.
right.
So I have no problem in defending the position I have taken, is that we must do the right thing. Okay?
That's correct. And I know I'm agreeing with you, because it's a context.
I want to tell Juliet something, and it's burning me to tell Juliet this. My uncle is the only Trinidadian to receive a Medal of Merit Gold from Emperor Haile Selassie himself.
Right.
Right? And I can show you a picture I have.
What was it for?
Was it for bringing the Ethiopian Orthodox Church to Trinidad?
Okay.
Right? That is the one on the Bitam.
Yes.
Right? And I can show you one of these days a letter that was written to him by Mr. Springer, who was the thing, explaining to him the difficulties he had in commissioning the stone and all the rest of that.
So let him continue. Let him finish.
Sorry.
The caller is still on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize, caller. I did not realize yet.
Mr. March, my thing is that things have to understand that we have a challenge with the Venezuela. I'm not going to hear him though, because I think that we are being real, ungrateful somewhat. I remember in 1988, there's a movement of people from here to Canada. Canada was overwhelmed with us, and they introduced what they call immigration visa status. Immediately, from midnight, we had to get the visa. What they did do, they did not send back those people who were there. What they did under the law, they kept them there and organized their status based on Canadian laws and Canadian principles. Now, I'm in agreement with the government on how they're handling the Venezuelan issue. It's a humanitarian thing. I think they're doing a good job. The problem is that the only thing that came up with respect to the Venezuelan is that issue on the sea. And there is where we are chastising Venezuelans. And to me, before I end, Mr. Mirage, and your guest, and Julia, the only problem I'm seeing here, I'm still seeing problems in the hospital with our people. I'm seeing problems with crime with our people. I don't know if you've ever seen Venezuelan being locked up. What I'm seeing, too, is that in most of the groceries, I'm seeing Venezuelan working. But I'm not seeing anybody complaining that they're getting a job in the groceries.
Okay, leave it there.
I think the problem is we have been totally unfair to those Venezuelans sometimes.
Okay, leave it there.
So, Juliet, coming back to the lady who was the second caller, right? We could take the word Venezuelan out of that argument and substitute Guyanese. And about 20 years ago, the same argument was being advanced against Guyanese.
Okay.
All them Guyanese coming here, taking we work and and the same argument. Today, we like refugees in Guyana trying to go and get things there. Why?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trinidadian businessmen line up in Guyana right now trying to get contract and things.
Yeah,
because the false reports being published that that's the next oil boom in the world and all kind of things.
It's a false report?
It's false in terms of the fact that the benefit to the Guyanese population is being exaggerated.
Okay.
Right? That this isn't going to be this. I think they equate them to the Dubai, the Caribbean, and that kind of thing.
We're squeezing another call because we only have about 10 more minutes. Caller, good afternoon and welcome.
Miss Davy.
Welcome.
Pleasant good afternoon to you, ma'am. Just bear with me, please, I'm listening to callers, I'm listening to your program. You're always on point, you're always on fire. I think they should call you Fire Lady, Fire and the Holy Ghost, All right, Miss Davy, I am reminded in Daniel, where it says, I can't remember scripture and chapter and verse, where it says the Antichrist will come in with flatteries and deception. And when he had spread out his tentacles, then his true colors was released. And I am inclined to agree with all man. One morning I came off work and I stood on the hill where I live. At that time the government was registering them. And I said, just so the thought come to me, I don't know if the Holy Spirit or what. What if one day these people come in front of your door and say, we want your house, and you have to pack up and go. Now it might look all innocent now, but we don't know down the road what will happen, because the Antichrist, the Bible prophesied, will come in with flatteries and deception. You understand? And I know I have seen the government has stretched out their hand. The Bible talk about being kind to the widowless, the fatherless, and the strangers within our gate. And the government, to me, I like to be fair, has reached out and has done a lot. And we are a population of 1 point something person. And how much can we really take? How much can we really accommodate here? Right? And this scripture just keep going over and over in my mind that the Antichrist came in with flattery and deception, and then he unleashed his true colors upon the world. And we have to remember that country that we are next to that is coming here, they are also players with big nations there.
Yes,
we
that's
have
correct.
to remember that.
Yes, Russia and China.
Lord,
Yes.
Lord is ministering
Yes.
to me. I am seeing this not through natural eye and acting on emotion. Help me, Lord Jesus. And we cannot love more than God. And I want to close with this. When Sarah found God was taking too long to fulfill the promise of a child, and Sarah sent in the handmaiden to Abraham, trouble came. And God told Abraham, the same Sarah who sent in the handmaiden so the handmaiden could get pregnant by Abraham, God said, Abraham, hearken unto the voice of thy wife Sarah. And God said, put out the bondwoman. She had a young baby. Help me, Lord. And she had was to pack up what she had and move out with that baby. And when the child cried for hunger, God said, like a pool of water. We cannot love more than God. If God were to open our eyes and show us souls in hell right now, we will want to know if this is a God of love. This country plays with big nations, and we ain't ready yet except for God.
Thank you very much.
Let me close with this. My pastor had a vision years ago, and he said he saw something happening to Trinidad and America at the same time, that America couldn't come and help us. But may God help us. Love you, Juliet. David. Bless you in Jesus' name.
Thank you very much.
Vashish, what is to stop all God? You see that principle that we are talking about, international law? What's to stop all gun runners, human traffickers, men with AK-47 running under the boat while they had 3-4 women holding
But the PM spoke about that.
What is to stop them? Because you see, because we're going on a dangerous road. I'm sure that you are a social media person.
So
because
of your fear that there will be.
Hold on,
let me finish now, man. Before this crisis started,
we out of time,
Yeah.
Guns wasn't running between Trinidad and Venezuela.
Yeah, them same fellas and them. No,
right?
all they do is
you tell me that your heart is so hard that you have no sympathy with these people who are bringing their children for days on the sea, facing hardship, and you want to attribute. Let me finish. You want to attribute them as gun runners?
But at the rate they are going coming into Trinidad and Tobago, they might continue to face hardship. All of us might face hardship because Trinidad cannot accommodate them.
My point to you is we have to put mechanisms in place to deal with it.
Right, okay. You see them fellas that are on Facebook with AR-15 in their hand. Let we know where it's coming from.
Okay.
It's them same fellas that them.
And you think it's a poor woman with a churn in her hand who bring that gun to sell them? Do not equate them one with the other. That is not fair. It is not fair. It is not fair.
I'm sorry, we didn't have another hour to go again with this. When we were on the break and we were having a little in-house discussion, you raised the issue of
which one?
This constitutional
Right. Yes, we spoke about the state of emergency.
I want to just elaborate
and we are
on that.
saying that we are hearing on other platforms that the correct thing to do in a situation that we are facing now, if we wanted to stem this Venezuelan issue, is to do what the law says to do and call a state of emergency.
The law does not say to call a state of emergency. The law gives a trigger. If 3 situations exist, the government is entitled to call a state of emergency. 1, there is a threat of war. 2, internal disturbances leading to 3. 3, under the threat of being overwhelmed by disease.
Right. Leave it there. Kuala, good afternoon and welcome. Oh, this program is speaking.
Yes, my dear. I just wanted to add. I want to appeal to Mr. Biden. God put you there for a purpose. Release the people the Venezuelan money. England, UK, release the money. Send it back to Venezuela. Let the powers that be reopen and pass the money on to the people so they can go back home and enjoy a good standard of living.
Leave it right there. Paula, good afternoon and welcome.
Hi, good day. Coming back to the lawyer. All right, we are a party to, we have ratified the convention, but we have no national legislation.
Exactly.
We have policy. So what that lawyer needs to go, in 2014, we came up with policies.
No, we
in
didn't.
In the absence of ratifying, we ratified the convention, we have no regulation, but we came up with policy. That
So
lawyer
we
needs to
cannot
go back.
refuse anybody that claims they are a refugee.
You need to go back and look at the policy. All right? It's a national convention, yes. But our national, we still have to deal with what we have as national. You can't bring international legislation here. You have to look at our policy.
Look at the national draft policy here.
We only have a minute. Caller, thank you. Caller, we only have a minute. Vashish.
Vashish, are you a member of the UNC?
Yes, I am.
You are. The internal election.
I was once election officer of
the internal election. What say you on the internal election? Because there's a lot of infighting.
I am on record as saying that Kamala Basad-Bissessar must go as leader of the party.
Okay, leave it right here.
But let me finish. It does not mean that I am supporting
Vashish, you don't need to finish. You don't need to hear.
No, I am on record.
The program is nice. We want to have Can you come back? We talk about
you know I'm always available.
Okay, thank you very much. That's the answer.
A cousin greet me Christmas morning. He from London, plane just coming. Come to check family back home. It's the first time he come alone. Now is the first time in a Trini line. Never eat black cake, never see it bake. Never drink sorrel, or hear grandma quarrel. To ginger beer he knew.